All right. Hello. Okay, so. All right. I'm calm now. Yeah. Sorry about that earlier. I was just very hyped about the trailer, but. All right. So I'm back to discuss this trailer. And I think I have. I have two theories just based off of what I've seen in the teaser. Based off of what I've seen in the teaser, I have a few theories of what this film could potentially be about. So, all right. First, we see Godzilla. Well, actually, no, we don't see Godzilla yet. No. So, first off, we obviously know that this is going to be a human driven story. But, however, though, I got to say, the humans were actually really good. They were actually really good in the first movie. Well, now we can call Godzilla Minus One the first movie. But then we have these ones. Honestly, I feel like. Hey, what's up, Goji Land? Yeah, I feel like the humans are going to be good in this. Like, I genuinely have hope for this. Like, I am. Dude, if the first one is good, I mean, yeah, sure, the sequel is not as good. However, though, from what I've seen here, this looks really good. The CGI, everything looks good. Bro, I was just editing my review. Hey, what's up, Nuclear? What's up, Goji Land? Hope it's better than the first one. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I don't think it's gonna beat the first one, but I hope it does. I hope it beats the first one, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be sad. I am going to literally be sad. I am going to be sad. You know? Okay, this is pissing me off. Okay, so from what I saw, Godzilla is heading to New York. And oh my god, New York. That's insane. That's actually insane, because I've always wanted to see a Godzilla attack New York. And no, not that Zilla bullshit either. No, I'm talking about an actual Godzilla. And yo, Elzilla, what's up? And also, Jurassic Zilla's back, by the way. Did you guys see that? Jurassic Zilla finally came back to YouTube. Holy shit. Could this day get any better? Because honestly, I have not seen that guy in ages. But yeah, mine is zero. Alright, so here are my personal theories. And you guys don't have to agree with me, but I think there are two Godzillas. Because, so we see Godzilla going to New York, and honestly, I don't see, that part of the film being a prequel, or at least a flashback of, oh, so Godzilla went to New York and then he came to Genza. Like, I don't like that theory, all right? I don't like that theory, in my opinion. My personal opinion, I do not like that theory. But I think there are two Godzillas. Like, there's no way the New York scene is gonna be a prequel. Or a prequel scene where it's like, oh, this takes place before the events of Minus One. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, I really don't want that. That is something I don't want. So, people speculate that the reason why Godzilla is coming to New York because he senses something like a threat in the area. But you have to remember, this is not MonsterVerse Godzilla. This is Godzilla minus one. This is minus Goji. This is not fucking Godzilla minus one. Because this Godzilla just basically doesn't care. He just wants to destroy everything in its path. So, honestly, I don't think Godzilla's coming for a threat. I think he's coming just to destroy everything. Like, if it's Godzilla coming for a threat, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, I'm listening, Goju Land. Godzilla, I'm listening. What's up? But I gotta say, I think this one is gonna be good. This one is definitely gonna be good. And then the Godzilla that we see in the water, I feel like that Godzilla. Like, I think we're gonna get more city attacks in this one because Godzilla -1, it was more of like one city attack, and then it was kind of like more into the ocean. Godzilla going to New York for the final battle. Oh my god. Dude, the final battle, that's gonna be sick. I'm not even gonna lie. That would be sick. The final battle is him. That's actually insane. Alright. I mean, yeah, it could be the final battle, or it could just be the middle of the movie. We will never truly know. But what I do know is that this movie's gonna be good. This movie has to be good. There's no way. This is from Toho themselves. No, not MonsterVerse. Toho themselves are making this. This is from Toho themselves. They know Godzilla more than any Americans do. All right? They know more than fucking I do. And I'm trying to know more about the King of the Monsters every day. So, yeah, I think, my personal opinion, this one's just going to be good. It's going to be good. Like, no doubt. It's going to be probably the best film. I'm not hesitating. The best film that we're probably ever going to see in a Godzilla movie. Could be better than -1. Could get another Oscar. Maybe another Oscar for them. Maybe this could just be another Oscar. Because I definitely noticed that the CGI actually does look better than -1. And that's actually crazy. But we just got a first dream. American. Now we have a Japanese Godzilla in New York. American Godzilla in Japan, and now we got a Japanese Godzilla in New York. Oh yeah, that is kind of ironic. But except, oh wait, the dream sequence, yeah, that didn't fucking happen. And that still pisses me. You know what? Don't even mention that shit, alright? That pisses me. Dude, that Tokyo, bro, that pisses me off hearing that. Like, every time I hear dream sequence, that's the scene I'm gonna think of. You know, don't even say that. Don't even say that. No. I hated Monarch for that. And the fact that, you know, that's what's sad to me. The fact that we actually got a Godzilla attack in Tokyo, and then that was the dream sequence, that pissed me. Okay, alright, I'm off topic. Okay, here's what I'm trying to say. So the Godzilla that we see, alright, so this is my first theory. I think Godzilla, like this Giga Godzilla, you know, I'm going to call him Giga Godzilla for now. Because he's like Giga Bowser, but Giga Godzilla, because I don't know his actual name, so I'm just going to call him Giga Godzilla. Yo, MZ, what's up? I'm going to make you a mod, hold on. Standard mod, boom. There you go. Alright, anyways, yeah, I feel like this Giga Godzilla is going to be the threat. Like, I feel like there's going to be two Godzillas. One that's a Giga, and then the other is just normal. Because I feel like that's too far-fetched that, oh, they want to make that a prequel and shit. Like, you know, the New York attack. Like, what? Like, honestly? Hell no. Bro is reading half of my script, half of my review script. What do you mean by that? Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, Godzilla. This Godzilla could very well possibly, like, I'm not even gonna lie, I know this is a hot take, but possibly this could be Space Godzilla. Now, hear me out. I know what you're gonna say. That's a little too much for a monster movie, but hear me out. So, I noticed that this Godzilla has pure white eyes, and on top of that, you notice the spikes on his shoulders, and they're kind of like similar to how Space Godzilla would look. So, and then yeah, we see the buildings in the air, but that could be a dream sequence, but we never know. However, though, I think, in my personal opinion, that could be Space Godzilla, but we'll never truly know. Maybe it's Space Godzilla, maybe it's not Space Godzilla, maybe it's just another Godzilla, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? That could be and it could not be. I don't know. Who knows? That's a little too far for a monster movie. Yeah. I mean, hey, it could be Space Godzilla. Maybe that's the villain that Godzilla's going up against. But then again, it doesn't explain how Godzilla came. Like, all right, so we see Godzilla in Tokyo, or no, fuck, not Tokyo, New York. New York, sorry. We see Godzilla in New York. However, though, we don't see fucking. We see him in his -1 form, his regular form. So I don't know, honestly. Like he looks a little too healed to be, like he looks like he was too healed. Like he looks exactly how he did in the first movie. So yeah, like honestly, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. It's kind of a little weird, but at the same time, it's pretty interesting. But I gotta say, this Godzilla definitely looks bigger because, technically speaking, did you know that the Statue of Liberty is about 60 meters tall? Or at least I think it's about 60 meters. So it's bigger. So Godzilla in -1 was 50 feet tall. I think 50 or about 54's height. So, and then we see the Statue of Liberty, and then we see Godzilla towering over it. And I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you. It's honestly pretty scary. Not because it's a Liberty, but because mainly it's Godzilla. And also, yeah, that kind of proves that he's bigger. So therefore, it can't be a prequel scene because that would be weird. That Godzilla's big and then he becomes small. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's bigger than the Statue of Liberty. So therefore, he's big. Absolutely big. But I guess I'll never truly know. We'll never truly know if well, I mean, yeah, we'll know eventually, but as of now, we'll never know that if Godzilla's gonna, if there's gonna be two Godzillas. But if there's only one Godzilla, that's, I guess, okay, but it doesn't explain how he went back to his -1 form, it doesn't explain any of that because, this new form is almost as big as MV Godzilla. Yo, he's gonna wipe the floors with MZ. Dude, one blast from that beam, he's dead. I'm not even lying to you. He's actually dead because that beam cuts through. Like, that beam is gonna cut right through his chest, go right through him, and then blow him up from the inside. Dude, even at regular size, which is 50 feet compared to, yeah, legendary, yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Like, come on. Like, why would fucking -1 submit to that Godzilla? Like, -1 does not care. -1 will kill anything it moves. Kill anything that moves. But one thing I really love about this Godzilla is how I love how it just doesn't turn his head and he's just like continuously walking on, like basically, yeah, he has sights on New York, which is where he's attacking. Monster vs. Godzilla steps on -1. Yeah, but pieces of him, they're just going to regenerate and then they're going to make more -1s and then they're just going to keep doing the same damn thing. But yeah, to be honest, and also even if Godzilla steps on him, he's literally gonna miss. Like -1's gonna dodge, and then -1 is gonna shoot a beam up through his balls, and then yeah, blow up Monster vs. Godzilla. That's gonna be the painfulest way to go. But yeah, to be honest, yeah, the people that say MonsterVerse beats every Godzilla, I'm just gonna say this right now. Bullshit. Bullshit. He does not beat every fucking Godzilla. If we're talking about Godzillas that can beat every Godzilla, it's Godzilla Earth. That's a Godzilla that beats every Godzilla. Bro, -1 is slow. Yeah, but you never know. Maybe we haven't seen the film yet. Maybe he could be fast. You know? You never know. Maybe he will be fast in this. Bro, Ghidorah beats them all. Dude. Ghidorah's not beating Godzilla fucking Earth, bro. Godzilla Earth is remaining to be the most powerful Godzilla ever created by Toho anime. So yeah, he's not beating. No Godzilla is gonna beat Godzilla Earth. They're not gonna beat fucking Earth. I mean, yeah, the reason why Slick nerfed Godzilla Earth was because the battle was very unfair, so that's kind of why he nerfed him. Godzilla in Hell, I mean, yeah, but it's like a never-ending battle because it's like his skin's made out of rock. Like, what's Godzilla in Hell really gonna do against Godzilla Earth, who's a giant, by the way? Like the Godzillas on the ground, they're basically like humans to him. They're just humans. Ghidorah stands for Godzilla in Hell. Yeah, Ghidorah will not stand a chance against Godzilla in Hell, but I will say that yeah, it's not gonna work. All right, well, I'm gonna get going, but yeah, those are my theories. It could be Space Godzilla or a Godzilla clone. Have a good day, y'all, and yeah, see ya.